Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Next Goal Wins. It's time for a weekly roundup. Start with the news that Chile are the champions of South America. Yes, the host nation have won the Copa America after beating Argentina. In my video previewing the final, I said it would go to penalties, and I was correct, it did. It was a 0-0. When you have that much attacking talent on show, it always seems to end up in a 0-0. But yeah, Messi didn't fire on any kind of cylinders. Alexis Sanchez had a few good chances. But yeah, went to the penalty shootout and then 4-1, really convincing. Messi, the only Argentine to score his penalty. Gonzalo Higuain came on for injured Aguero and was very poor. Like I said, Messi had a poor game. Sanchez played quite well. Vidal and Bravo, the keeper, had a good game for Chile, which obviously helped in the penalty shootout especially. But yeah, Sanchez, a little Panenka penalty to do it. It was very cheeky to win it. Massive for Chile, that, their host nation, to win their first Copa America in front of the home fans is no better moment for that, really. And for Argentina, obviously 2 consecutive finals lost now in major competitions, the World Cup final and this. Messi losing them both. He still hasn't won anything apart from that Olympics ages ago with Argentina, so really needs to cement himself on the international scene. Next up, the England women, the Lionesses, claimed 3rd place in the Women's World Cup. Farrell Williams scoring a penalty in extra time to win it for England. Always nice to beat Germany. Whatever sport, whatever gender, whatever disability, whatever anything, it's nice to beat Germany. And yeah, it's brilliant for the women to win after that disappointment in the semi-final. Obviously the own goal, it's been much talked about, but yeah, good for them to win that and get the 3rd place medal. They celebrated massively, obviously beating Germany for the first time in 20 attempts, I believe, for women's side, which is incredible really, but a really positive result. And yes, 3rd place is a good showing in the tournament really, and to beat the top ranked European team and to finish as the top European team is always good. Next big news that UEFA and the court hearing for financial fair play. Financial fair play has now been ruled to a much looser terms, so teams like PSG and Man City can spend big, and on the back of that it looks like Man City are going to £71 million being talked about for Paul Pogba, £50 million being talked about for Kevin De Bruyne from Wolfsburg. I mean, if any of these happen, it's going to be incredible for Man City, getting 2 massive players and spending that much. And PSG obviously will be looking to bring in massive players now. This is lifted the financial fair play. Basically, the ruling just means that they can spend more and they don't have to basically earn as much as they spend, so they can spend as much as they want on transfers, which obviously for these 2 clubs is massive, especially after being deducted points, and Man City obviously having a player less for the Champions League campaign. This will be massive for them. In other news, there's been a lot of transfer happenings. The Turkish League have got a lot of new players. Samuel Eto'o and Ronaldinho have both joined the newly promoted team in Turkey, Antalyaspor. There's been Van Persie, looks like he's going to be on his way out there. Lukasz Podolski, Nani, they all look like they could be going to the Turkish League. So it could be interesting to see that league next season. Could be a lot of known players in it. What else transfer news from around the grounds in the last few days? There's not really too many big ones, just the usuals that Real Madrid's, Chelsea's, Arsenal's been linked with people in the paper, but none of them seem to be stuck down. I mean, Matteo Darmian for Manchester United, a lot of people saying that they want him a lot, which would be a good signing. I think he's a good signing. Right back for Torino, very good for Torino in their Europa League campaign. He's kind of an attacking fullback, playing like 5 at the back or 3 at the back, which Louis van Gaal likes to do. He could help with that, but also can be a regimented right back, a position Manchester United really need, with people like Antonio Valencia having to play out of position there, Rafael not coming through. I mean, Phil Jones being used out there as a kind of utility man, so a proper right back, something they really need. In other football news, the MLS, Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard have now been unveiled to their teams and both started training with their teams. Gerrard last night in front of the loving LA Galaxy crowd, and Lampard the other day in front of New York City. Looks like Andrea Pirlo is going to be joining New York City as well, so it's going to be good to see those 3 players in the MLS and hopefully again boost the MLS across the whole world, because it is getting better. The standard of football is getting a lot better in the MLS, and it'll be good to see that across the world as a kind of a global league. Finally, let's just talk quickly about the devil in football, Sepp Blatter, who has said that he blames politics for the Qatar vote, saying that the French and German presidents applied pressure to them for 2018 and 2022 World Cup vote. You can't believe anything that comes out of this man's mouth. He's toxic to the game of football and to sport. And to say that these rumours going around that he's not going to resign, there'll be no way he'll stay on, because there'll be so much pressure to get rid of him. Even if he tried to stay on, it would never happen. He'd be assassinated before he got to stay on. But it'll be great to get him out of football. But like I said, for him to even say that it's come from external sources and say he's clean is laughable. We all know it's from within FIFA. It has been for years, and they're unbelievably corrupt, and that will carry on until he's out. Anyway, that's it for football news this week. They're the big stories. I'll be back again for tomorrow for my daily upload. Please like the video, leave your comments below, and subscribe to me. We've just hit 50 subscribers, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but it's really good to get to those 50 subscribers. Let's push on and get to the full century now. I'll see you in the next one.